Welcome to episode 123 of the 10,000 Trades Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. In this episode, we will take a look at a pivot point trade setup. Pivot points, as you know, are one of my favorite trade setups. We will look at how to identify a trade based on a pivot point trade setup, where to enter the trade, where to place the stop loss, and as always, how to exit the trade with a profit. So let's go on to the charts now. We're looking at a pivot point trade setup. This is Euro US dollar 15-minute chart. When looking for a pivot point trade setup, basically we're looking for price to react at one of the pivot point levels. So the pivot point levels would be, the green one is our daily pivot point, which is our mid level. On top we have resistance levels, so R1, R2, R3, and then on the bottom below our daily pivot would be our support levels. So we have S1, S2, and S3 down below there. When we are looking at pivot point trade setup, we are essentially looking to see how price reacts at these pivot point levels. So in this example, we see that price has gone up, and once price gets to our R1 resistance level here, we see price pushes off of this level and then comes back and closes below our R1 level once again. So once that happens, we see a bit of a double top here, a nice bearish engulfing candle to the downside, price is closing below our R1 level. All of those give us a confluence which makes this a high probability trade setup. So once we see this candle close, we wait for a bit of a pullback here and we enter the trade short. Our stop would go above our high here, making sure we are giving the trade some room to breathe just in case price wants to go and test this level once again. So we enter the trade short here and we stay with the trade. As we can see, the way we are looking for price to behave would be to go from R1 to daily pivot and then go from daily pivot to our support level, S1 level. So our trade would be R1 to S1 in this case. As we can see, price moves lower, pulls back into the pivot point, stays below that, and then comes into our S1 level. So this is also where our price takes off from. So we would have our take profit target already set just above the support level here. So from entry to exit, we get 46 pips in the trade. So just to recap, in a pivot point trade setup, we're looking for price to react at one of the pivot point levels. In this case, price comes and holds below our R1 level. Once we see that price is holding below our R1 level, that's a good place to enter the trade. So we wait for a bit of a pullback here, enter the trade short. Our stop would go above the highs, and then we are waiting for price to come into our S1 level. This is also the level where our inefficient move took off from, so we would just place our target right here, or you can wait to see how price react at this level. So from entry to exit, we get 46 pips in our trade. So our profit is 46 pips or $460 if trading one standard lot. If you'd like to learn more profitable Forex trading strategies like this one, I invite you to visit my course at tradingwithvenus.com/Forex course. In the course, I will show you how to read the candlesticks and different chart patterns. We'll do a deep dive into technical analysis, and I will show you how to read the charts properly, what trade setups you're looking for, and how do we trade these setups properly. I will also show you what are the important fundamental things that you need to pay attention to, how the different fundamental factors drive market price. I will also share with you the trading strategies that I personally use that I have found to be the most profitable. We'll also talk about trade management and how to manage your account and manage your risk so that you become a profitable trader. I will also show you tons of examples that you can go and check out so that you are able to see these trades set up in the live markets as well. As a bonus, you will get access to my pivot point indicator. If you have watched any of my videos, you know I really love trading the pivot points. So you will receive that as a special bonus. The price of the course is $497. To sign up for it, please go to tradingwithvenus.com/Forex course. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this trade setup, please feel free to share it with your friends. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another great trade setup tomorrow.